What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. I'm Craig. We're going to be talking about Bitcoin today. As you guys can see, if you take a look at traditional markets, I have been talking about a huge money grab, markets crashing, and Bitcoin will not be able to hold up if that happens. But let's take a look at what's going on in the smaller time frames today. Actually, we're going to start out with the daily, go to the weekly, then the monthly, and then we're going to look at what I think that Elliott wave count is doing. I still think the count's valid, but where I think it's going. So make sure you stick around for that. But let's get into it. Make sure you guys smash that thumbs up, leave your comments below, and let's get into it. So as you guys can see, this big red daily candle here, our wick engulfed the prior wick. This bottom wick engulfed the prior wick. If this body closes above 98.3, then that will invalidate this as being an bearish engulfing candle on the daily. But if we do close the daily tonight at 98.3 below 98.3, then it's going to be considered an engulfing, bearish engulfing candle, right? Now let's take a look at it on the weekly. I want to show you guys this. So if we go on the weekly, I showed you guys this here. This was a bearish engulfing on the weekly, showing very bearish signs. And even if we look at the weekly here, depending on where this week's close, it's early in the week, but this could be a gravestone doji or a shooting star doji, right? It's something to be watching out for, a bearish sign. But let's zoom out a little bit, and then we'll take a look at the monthly, and then like I said, we'll go into the 4 hour and kind of take a look at where I'm looking at this Elliott wave count to be and what the invalidation points will be. So as you can see in the RSI, we had over here lower highs in the RSI, higher highs in the price action, major bearish move, right? That was from 69,000 all the way down to 15.5. And if you look over here, you see we got lower highs in the price action, higher highs in the RSI, bearish divergence, guys. Again, just be careful, be cautious here, because this could be the ultimate top before a major bear market. And like I said, depending on traditional markets, if somehow traditional markets continue to pump on pure imagination, markets can obviously go higher. But eventually here, something's got to break, because just the evaluation of the companies in the markets is ridiculous, right? So it's going to fall apart. Question is when. I think it could have started. We'll see what happens. But make sure you guys are taking profits. If you did manage to get some money on this bull run, take it out, guys, because oftentimes when the real bear market hits, and guys, I think it's going to be different. So people are talking about the 4-year cycle. Even if Bitcoin goes down, it's not going to go below blah. It's not. Bitcoin has never seen a true bear market in the stock markets, right? It was created in the great financial crisis, whatever, in 2008-9, but it was created towards the end, so it got to ride the markets up, right? So if these markets crash, which I believe it's coming, guys, I know I sound like a broken record, but it's coming. I can't give you the exact time, but the thing you have to understand here is I think it's going to wipe out 10 or decades, 20, maybe even 30 years of stock market gains. Wipe it out. I think it's going to be depression style. So no matter where you're at in there within the last 20 years, you're going to end up at a loss. If it happens. Obviously, there's no guarantees. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm telling you guys my opinion on this market, and I think something huge and honestly the greatest opportunity of our lifetime. I know it sounds crazy, but the greatest opportunity of lifetime, because if you can buy that for the rest of your life, the markets will probably go up if it happens, right? So the bottom would be anytime from 1 to 3 or 4 years, depending on if it happens like the 1929, right? But anyway, off that subject, let's look at the monthly. Same thing, guys. Look, lower high, lower high, lower high, higher high, higher high, higher high, bearish divergence in a big way. Now, even if we zoom in here and look at these two highs, right? Lower high, higher high, bearish divergence. Now, this right here, huge on the monthly. This is a shooting star, right? Unless we close above and get a new all-time high, or at least wick and get a new all-time high, right? This is super bearish, guys, super bearish. And why? Some people saying gravestone doji. I believe shooting star, because a shooting star, right? One of the rules is It's got a small body, right? Which it has a small body. And the upper shadow has to exceed 2 of the bodies, right? So that's definitely longer than 2 of the bodies. And then you got your wick down below. Now, when it's green, it's still bearish. When it's red, it's super bearish. So be careful, guys. It's something I wanted to point out. If you guys are interested in trading, definitely check out Prime XBT. They are a sponsor of the channel. By signing up using my link, you can get up to a $7,000 bonus. Also, 25% off of your trading fees. Now, you can trade gold, silver, Forex, crypto, S&P, Dow Jones, everything all from this exchange. So you ain't got to be jumping from exchange to exchange. And you can use your crypto to trade against regular markets, oil, Forex, whatever. You can mix and mingle everything, right? So definitely check it out if you haven't already. And there's also copy trading on there, and I give promo codes. So even if you sign up now, get an account. You don't even have to make a deposit. If you catch my promo code and are the first one to use it, I post them on X often. If you put that in your promo code section, it'll give you $200 in your account to trade. You can't withdraw it, but if you trade it and make a bunch of winnings, you can withdraw your winnings. So something to look at, especially if you're interested in trading. And there's even a you can get on there and fake trade, right? With fake money to get used to it, learn to trade. Prime has an awesome setup for that. Definitely check them out. And also, if you want to know KYC exchange, BitUnex, there's also a link down below. And by signing up using my account, you can get if you deposit $100, they'll give you another 100. They have some trading contests here too. They have one going. You can win up to 2 Bitcoin. But check them out if you haven't, and let's take a look at what's going on here. Let me get this stuff out of the way. So this is, wave 2 could still go up higher, right? And I'll explain that. This looks like wave 1 here. We had a 5-wave structure. This was our 4th wave and then our 5th wave down. This may just be an ABC here with coming up to, and I'll show you what I mean. So if we're just getting an ABC here, I did short that, and I'll show my position in the Discord. If you want to join the Discord, links down below. I'm going to be showing my position on there. I shorted at 102 and then 1,000 or 100,800 also. So anyways, but I'm going to start taking profits down here just in case. I'm still going to leave the trade open. I'm not going to take all the profits in case we get this bounce here. So I'll take some profits. I'll leave a little bit in a trade in and probably re-enter here and put stops above this 105 area. And why would I do that? Let me show you. Because if we put the Fibonacci retracements on here, the high of wave 1, the low of wave 2, that gets us right around, actually, it's going to be a little bit, let me make sure I'm in the right spot here. Yeah, so yeah, right around here is where it would be if this is an ABC. But again, this wave 2 could already be finished. It could be just a great ride down, right? And if that's the case, your wave 3 is going to be somewhere around 75 and then a bounce back up to, depending on where this lands, right? This could change. But the 1.618, if this is the finish of wave 2, wave 3 would get us down to the 1.618 at least, and that's going to be about 75,000. Then I would expect a bounce there, maybe back up to approximately 85,000. And all that is putting the Fibonacci retracements from the top to the bottom. And I'm looking at about the 382 fib for a retracement. If we finish there. Now remember, we could go up a little bit higher, and that would make wave 3 lower. But we'll see what happens. I'll keep you updated on this. And but ultimately, that would get us down somewhere in the 70,500 range. For the end of wave 5, but that could be just a wave 1, and then we have a wave 2 up, just like this, just a bigger version, right? This all being wave 1, and then wave 2, and then wave 3. But we'll see how it's going. Traditional markets are going to be huge on what goes on here. Just remember, guys, I believe if the traditional markets crash, Bitcoin is not going to be able to hold up. It's just a super high risk asset as of right now. It really has no definite use case, right? You can say all kinds of stuff. Bitcoin's changed its use case so many times. Basically, it's all about the price going up. 90% of people in Bitcoin don't even know what the hell it is, what it does, anything. So just keep that in mind. That's speculation, guys. Be careful. I'm out. Oh, don't forget, smash that thumbs up, leave your comments, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next one.